welcome to the Stellar Way for Course Creators. This is a YouTube channel that will help you to design, create, and launch your online course. Today we're going to look at how you can reuse your videos for your online courses or even within your business. So let's take a look at a few slides that discuss how you can reuse videos in your online course. First, let's look at why you would even bother with doing this. So first of all, you can scale all of the pre-recorded videos that you already have. What I find happens a lot, and I'm guilty of this as well, is that you record a video for a client on Loom, for example. You send the link to the video and you completely forget about it. And what you can do is that link is only accessible by that one client. What if you had that link available for all of your clients? So what you should do instead, a much better alternative, is record, publish, and scale so that all of your clients have access to your pre-recorded content that answers their questions. You can add your videos to YouTube to provide a sneak peek into either your courses or a sneak peek into a case study example. For example, I have designed a case study where it's myself and a previous client talking about what we have done to date and what the next steps are of course creation. Now this is especially useful to then send to my email list or post onto social media or even on YouTube to provide a sneak peek of what it's like to work with me in my courses or work with me one-on-one. You can also provide these recorded sessions, these pre-recorded Facebook Live sessions, pre-recorded Zoom sessions. You can add them to your existing online courses as supporting resources, so as supplementary content to already existing content. So these might be different ways of explaining something, different examples of demonstrating how you can use something or how you can complete something. So this is when it's really useful to use supporting resources. Now, how you would do this? My first recommendation is to have a strategy or an outline for all of your videos that you plan to create. And you have a list of all of those videos. You then save all of the recordings that you have to a Google Drive. This is really important when you don't have a link. So Loom will have a link. There are some Facebook videos that are on your personal profile page or on your business page that would have links directly to it that are publicly available. In private groups, they're not publicly available. So that's really useful when you can download and add to your Google Drive. We'll look at reasons why this will be useful later as well. It is recommended that you then have a database, which is a running spreadsheet or an Airtable that stores all of these video links. So this is really useful as well when you have ad hoc videos that you've recorded that weren't planned but will be useful for the future. So by having a list of all of your videos in a database, especially if you have them categorized, you can easily reshare content. You can easily use this later on for your clients that maybe ask those questions. You can just say, I'll send you a link that answers that question, which means your one-on-one time with them is more valuable because you're focusing on individualized and customized implementation rather than answering FAQs. With the categories that I use, I recommend to use your content pillars for your business. So mine are designing, creating, and launching online courses, as well as talking about that whole process, all of those tasks within Agile project management for course creation. So those are the categories that I put in my spreadsheet to better understand or to be able to better access these videos to reuse them in the future. Let's have a look at some don'ts. Now, these are my personal opinions of what not to do based on what I don't feel is valuable for courses or I don't want to see done for any sessions that I come along to. So first of all, don't use Zoom session videos from different cohorts. So if you're delivering online live sessions, whether they might be group training sessions, whether they may be supplementary Q&A sessions for a a self-paced course. So whether your course is asynchronous or synchronous, you might have live sessions that you do. Now, each cohort that you have, you will have improvements from each cohort. This specifically is referring to your content. So each cohort, which is a group, a version, a month, whatever you would like to use, but each of these Zoom sessions that you have, your students are asking you questions, and these questions are vital indirect feedback for you to improve the next version of your course, so that the next version, you're answering these questions before your students have them, right? You're answering the questions throughout your content. So a Zoom session that I've delivered in a group cohort 1 year ago is very different to what I deliver now, because my content has all those answers. And so I'm avoiding sharing any outdated content. I also don't like to share any videos with any faces or names without having people's consent. So if I am delivering a video that will be used later on for my courses, I make sure that everyone's very aware of it, that their face is going to be published on courses or on YouTube. Also, don't download all of your videos that you have from your Facebook Lives or all of your Zoom sessions that you have and then chuck that into one course, because it's going to be a random chaos. Rather, start to have a logical order. So by going back to your database, you can create that logical order so that you can easily share the right video content at the right time with the right people. Okay, now that we've looked at why, how, and some don'ts, let's jump into what you can do on Facebook and what you can do with Zoom. So on Facebook videos that sit on your page or your personal profile, they're always available for you to download. Let's just quickly have a look. Let's demonstrate how you can do that. So here on my Facebook page, Design, Create, and Launch an Online Course, in the discussion section here, in that discussion section, I can scroll through all of my videos. Now, when I go into this video here and I expand it, in this video here, I can then click on these 3 dots and I can download that video. That is the only way that you are able to download videos from Facebook, is to ensure that you're in this enlarged version and then download the video. You can only download videos that are your videos. So in your Facebook page, in your business page, or in your personal profile. Right. Jumping back over here, you can also add your videos in your Facebook group to guides section. So let's just jump back into that over here. In this Facebook group, there is a section here called guides. Now in this guides list, there are 3 guides that I have that each have individual names. You can easily add more guides here. You can see, as a student, you can see your progress. As the owner of the group, you can also see the progress of all of your members. And in each of these, you can have different videos. So I have 3 different groups. And in those 3 different groups, I can also add in quizzes. So by adding in, if we go to edit this here, by editing this guide, all of the videos are here. And you can also add in quizzes or create posts. They don't have to be videos. So your guides are like a category of information or a collection of information that belong to one category that support your members. And what's really great about the Facebook page guides is that you can also tag them to your announcements. So new members that join your Facebook group can go through a how-to video or a welcome video, whatever it may be. You can also download and upload videos to YouTube or directly to your course. Remember, on the recommendations of those don'ts is only download and upload them when they're appropriate. Finally, on Zoom. Now Zoom, when you record Zoom sessions, they can either download directly to your computer or download to the cloud. Now, I don't recommend doing the downloads to the cloud, because when you share that link, you also need to share a password. Also, there's not that much space on the Zoom account. So I personally download on to my computer and then upload to a Google Drive, as discussed earlier. You can also add these videos. So once you download the Zoom videos, add them to your platform. Whether you are using a platform for a membership, for a course, add them on there so that students who could not attend the live session can then re-watch that video. And finally, you can upload your videos to YouTube underneath an unlisted status. Now, this is really useful for multiple platforms. I know that MailChimp, Kajabi, and Zoho campaigns, amongst other platforms, when you are sending an email out, the emails don't allow you to upload a video. The videos require you to insert a link. So you can use your Google Drive link or your whatever cloud-based system you use, you can use that link. Some of these platforms only require or only accept a YouTube or a Vimeo link. So in this example, it's useful to upload your videos to YouTube and then put them under an unlisted status, which means people who only have that link can see the video. So that's really useful to ensure that you're not sharing people's faces, their names, you're sharing content without consent to the public. You're only sharing it to those people who are in your course who have signed up for a workshop, for example, and you're sending them a replay. Okay, I hope that has been useful for you to start to implement ways in which you can reuse your content so that you can provide better value to your courses and to your clients. Now, if you like this video, make sure that you click on the like button and that you also subscribe to my channel. That would help me a lot, and it will also help you to design, create, and launch your online course. Until next time, happy course creating. Bye.